Now let us see the derived forecast, and later on I'll explain to you the market reading and the trading strategy. Now this is the second week of August. So during that of the midweeks, they make normally the trending moves. The trending move is expected to be swing and rise move in this particular week. So week beginning false move, they are expected to make a small slide or sideways move and then start gaining the levels during the rest of the days. So normally week beginning false move, they make it in order to induce the traders to commit positions, and later on they just make the opposite move in order to induce the traders taking the wrong positions to go in for a short covering, and thereby the players are able to happily earn money. So follow their intentions and then try to trade in the market. And now from second week onwards, you can do position trade. During that of the last week and the first week, you are advised to do only that of the swing trade, because the players make either way stop and moves. And last week you would have noticed how they quickly gained and dropped in the case of Euro and GBP, telling some story. As a result, you find that whether you are taking a buy position or a sell position, if you don't close it in time, then you might end up in loss. And that is how they make the moves. So hence, it is better to do the swing trade. Just once the profit is seen, you can keep stop at entry and then use a trailing stop to close the position with the maximum profit. The next week will be the third week of August. Again, they are expected to make the trending move. This week, what are the type of moves they are expected to make? Today, 8th August, they are expected they are done a brief downward move, dip, and then firm up for about 15-20 pips. They just set the lows lower than that of Friday close and then started gaining the level. Now they are in positive net change. Then they are expected to make a swing and form up move or rise during that of the European session. Then again during that of the US session, they are expected to make a swing and slide, and towards close they are expected to form up again during the US session. So that's how they are expected to make the false move on the downside today. And tomorrow they are expected to make a small dip during start of their session and then rise during that of the European and the US session. And then day after tomorrow, 10th of August, Wednesday, they are expected to make a swing and slide during the Japanese session as an extended move. And the intentional move will be on the upside during the European and the US session. Normally, the intentional move, they do it for two sessions on the start of the third session. Then on Thursday, they're expected to make a dip and then rise and then make a slide. And then again during the US session, they're expected to rise as either way stop and moves. Then on Friday, they are expected to make a swing and slide as a sideways move and then start gaining the level during the European and the US session. So these are all the expected market moves for this week. And I'll come back on Friday and review the forecast, what I have given it, and then we will be able to understand how the forecast is reliable. Now, everybody is of the opinion, or predominant of the traders might think, because the non-farm payroll was so nice and it was more than expected, so US dollar is expected to continue to gain. That is what people will think. But players are here to act against such sentiments. So they are expected to gain the levels with the help of the market reading. We'll be able to understand that.